Greg, nice to have you in again. You had a bad week picking games, 0 for 2.
Yeah, my good luck ran out being the beginner here, but I'm ready for this week. I'm ready.
The explanation you gave, though, you said you were picking with the heart?
Picking based on hope as opposed to reality.
Ooh,
and Duffy pointed that out, and he was right, so I've got to acknowledge it, but I'm back now.
Morgan Freeman once said hope is a dangerous thing.
He did, but then he went 0-2 that week. So
your financial advisors tell you hope is not a strategy.
No,
that is not good.
No.
So all right, we got the Bills at Cincinnati. It opened even, and the Bengals are now 2.5-point favorites. Where are you going with this one, Greg?
Yeah, well, coming into the season, I saw this as one of the Bills' 3 losses. And the way they played these last couple of weeks, again, we just can't seem to finish. They're playing decent. I'd like to see more consistency with that offense, more predictability. But you're going into Cincinnati. After the last time we were there, they didn't even finish the game. Hopefully that they'll come in, they'll show up. But I think the Bengals are going to beat them.
Cover the 2.5. What do you think?
Cover the 2.5.
I have to agree with them. I think the Bengals have turned into that team that's in the Buffalo Bills' head. The Mar Hamlin game, and then after that, they don't. It seems interesting. And then did anybody see what Joe Burrow did last week against the 49ers? That guy is a little bit healthier now. It just makes me a little bit nervous. They're in Cincinnati as well. I don't like all the numbers against Buffalo.
Oh, God, this is perfect because I'm about to take games from both of you guys. Guys, it's all about trends. We're talking trends here. First off, it's the first game the Bills have been dogs all season. The Bills are very good against the spread when they are not favored. Second, the Bengals have won 3 straight games after starting the way they have. I know the Bengals are a decent team. They're not complete yet. That's not a 4 straight win team. And the game against San Francisco, no Debo, no a couple of other key players for San Francisco. That was a ghost win against a kid coming off his first concussion and Brock Purdy. The Bills win this game. Without question, the Bills win this game.
Yeah, I think intangibles go here. They were the game at Cincinnati last year that wasn't completed. They got boat raced in the playoff game by Cincinnati.
Sure did.
Cincinnati's coming off their best game against a quality opponent. Hard to put 2 great games, signature games, back to back. I think Cincinnati might. I think Cincinnati might. I know, but I think Cincinnati might overall be a better team, and by the end of the year than Buffalo. But right now, I think everything points to Buffalo doing well. Who's your second team, Greg?
Well, looking at the schedule, I'm going with the reality of it. I think the Chiefs are actually in a position. The Dolphins are going into Kansas City. The Kansas City is -2.5. I think the Chiefs beat the Dolphins by 5+, so I'm going with the Chiefs.
I like that.
5+.
Yeah, well, I'll save us some time. I totally agree with him, and the fact that Kansas City lost to Denver only furthers that case. Sure. So I'll take Kansas City also.
Kansas City had Mahomes sick last week. I don't think he has 2 bad games in a row. I wouldn't have touched that game at all. But their offense hasn't shown up at all. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints. I think the Saints are a real team. I think they'll find out more about this rookie quarterback for the Chicago Bears, which I'm on unfinished business. I'm a little bit concerned about backup quarterbacks. How come they're not prepared to play football?
Well, because they're backups.
But I don't think it's not fair for the kid DeVito. He's a third string quarterback. Literally just got out of college.
1 for 7 with what? -7 net yards passing,
and we still almost won the game.
Nate Peterman would kill for that stat line. Patriots favored by 3.5 against the Commanders. The Commanders are a weird team. They're plucky. They have talent, but they can't put it all together. The Patriots are what they are. I don't know where this confidence in Bill Belichick is coming from all of a sudden. Commanders cover the 3.5. I think they win outright.
Cool. Greg, wrap up the segment. What do you like this week?
What I like is I'd love to see the Bills come in and actually compete against the Bengals and do something in Cincinnati, especially after the embarrassment they had against them in the playoffs last year. They come in, they do that. I'd be happy to lose that pick.
I think the biggest challenge is this game right here. I'm not worried about Miami. I'm not worried about I'm worried about Cincinnati. Cincinnati is your new enemy.
Oh, my God. You have a recency bias.
Okay, all right, then that's fine.
Greg, thank you very much.
I agree. They got to beat them. They're in their heads.